Picture this, a world where cleanliness wasn't next to godliness, but rather a gateway to disease and sin. Welcome to medieval hygiene, where fear and superstition reigned supreme. In the early Middle Ages, bathing was actually quite common. Inspired by Roman traditions, people embraced the idea of cleanliness. But as time marched on, a sinister shift occurred. Hot water, once a luxury, became feared as a portal for illness. The belief spread that open pores invited disease, and suddenly, staying dirty seemed safer. As if that wasn't enough, bathhouses gained a scandalous reputation. These once popular establishments became hotbeds of moral panic. The church, ever vigilant, cracked down hard. Cleanliness wasn't just risky anymore, it was downright sinful. Superstition took hold like never before. People viewed bathing as an indulgent, dangerous act. Many bathhouses shut their doors or found new purposes as plague fears gripped society. The era of dry cleaning had begun, with folks resorting to minimal cleansing using herbal cloths. But what about the nobles, you ask? Well, they had their own rituals. Occasionally, the wealthy would indulge in baths of perfumed, heated water. It was a rare luxury, a reminder of cleaner times past. For the peasants, things were a bit different. They'd make do with rivers, barrels, or shared family tubs. These baths were few and far between, used sparingly when the stench became unbearable. So how did people cope with the lack of bathing? Enter the clever clothing strategy. Linen underclothes became the unsung heroes of medieval hygiene. These garments absorbed sweat and were changed often, providing a semblance of cleanliness. But wait, there's more. The medieval version of a sponde emerged. Instead of full immersion, people turned to sponge baths infused with fragrant herbs. It wasn't quite a bubble bath, but it was something. As we look back on this era of hygiene history, it's easy to wrinkle our noses. But remember, fear and superstition were powerful forces. In a world plagued by disease and uncertainty, even the simple act of bathing became a risky ritual. So the next time you step into a hot shower, spare a thought for your medieval ancestors. They lived in a time when staying clean could be a matter of life and death, where the fear of water ran as deep as the rivers they rarely bathed in. It's a stark reminder of how far we've come, and how lucky we are to live in an age where soap is unseen as a tool of the devil.